All right, well, welcome to Hotline TV, everyone. I'm Amy Walter. It's the hottest ticket in town this weekend. No, it's not Sex and the City movie. It's even better than that. It's the DNC Rules Committee meeting. Woo! Some say it's the DNC's own version of the Florida 2000 recount, and spending his Saturday morning up in Woodley Park is Hotline's own Chris Bodenner. How you doing, Chris?
Hey, Amy.
All right, so why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on this weekend and why we should all get up early to watch the live coverage of this exciting debate?
Well, under normal circumstances, it would be your typical boring Rules and Bylaws Committee. There are 30 members that are sitting on the committee. About half of them have already declared their support for Hillary, another quarter of them for Obama, and another quarter uncommitted. So it's, you know, under normal circumstances is going to be a pretty stale event. But
except now
it's become this total media circus.
Right.
Everyone's hyping it this week. It's become the sort of big story, election story of the week. There are going to be a couple protest groups up there. There's going to be hundreds of supporters, more likely of Hillary Clinton supporters, since the Obama campaign has sort of told everyone not to come out and protest. There's going to be...
are there going to be puppets? I like when there are puppets, like when they do down at the, World Bank.
There very well may be, particularly from Republicans, that may be trying to inject some more drama into it.
But oranges will be there.
Oh, that's right. They've already sent, these protest groups have already sent thousands of oranges to the committee members. And also some of them have also sent, there's a campaign to send shoes to committee members on the theme of walk a mile in our shoes and you'll feel how we've been disenfranchised.
Yeah, so that's really
So it's expected to be pretty wild. Within the first 3 minutes of tickets being open to the public, all 500 were sold. So a lot of local people as well, people from Florida getting bussed in Michigan. So it's going to be pretty hectic on the outside.
Right, on the outside. But in the end, what we know is this. These delegates are going to get seated.
Right.
They're going to Denver.
Right.
Hillary Clinton still isn't going to get what she wants. The protesters aren't going to get what they want.
Right.
So what's the big deal?
I mean, the DNC this morning already sent out a memo basically saying that there will be no zero seating of delegates, and very, very unlikely, and virtually impossible, like all 100% of delegates seated based on the original primaries. So you're basically going to see a 50% seating at the convention, whether that's like half the delegates or just half a vote.
Yeah, so I bet they make it half a vote, so all the delegates still get to go.
So it's still a party for everyone, but
everybody gets
it's
to have
just
a party.
half
You
vote.
just are a half a person. I wonder then if they'll be sending like half something instead of the protesters. We'll see.
Perhaps,
but if I were Michigan and Florida, I'd be just happy that this thing is over.
Right.
The bigger point, however, I think is this: no matter what happens, Barack Obama on June 3rd or June 4th is going to have the number needed for the nomination.
Right.
Apparently they're calling up the Hill, they're getting these undecided superdelegates in the bank right now, counting them up so that whether the final number is 2118 or 2029 or whatever that majority magic number is, he's going to have it in the bank and on the 4th. So this is a whole lot of fun. It means that you have something to do Saturday morning. I'm sure you had
exactly. I mean,
else
I can't wait.
Imagine.
I mean, I'm just going to,
All right, so all the color, all the interest will be up. We'll be covering it. The hotline, always on top of things. And that, unfortunately, wraps things up for today's show. I'm Amy Walter.
And I'm Chris Bodenner. We'll see you next time on Hotline TV.